In the wake of a new documentary series that scrutinizes a long-running modeling competition program, a prominent daytime television personality has stepped forward with a heartfelt endorsement of the show's creator. The docuseries, available on a major streaming platform, has sparked widespread discussions among enthusiasts, past participants, and former panelists about the program's practices and their effects on those involved. The Defender, known for her engaging talk show, shared her thoughts in an emotional video posted online. She became visibly moved while articulating her perspective, emphasizing the challenges faced by the creator as a woman of color navigating the entertainment landscape during an era when diversity in media was limited. Her defense centers on contextualizing the show's decisions within the historical framework of its time, rather than judging them solely through contemporary lenses. Acknowledging the grievances aired in the documentary, the host noted specific instances where contestants felt mistreated. One highlighted example involved a winner from an early season who expressed frustration over pressure to alter her physical appearance, specifically regarding dental modifications to address a natural feature. The host conceded that such actions were problematic and that greater responsibility should have been taken. However, she urged understanding of the era's norms, pointing out that the program debuted in the early 2000s when unscripted television was in its nascent, unregulated phase. Networks competed fiercely for viewership, often pushing boundaries to create sensational content. This competitive environment, she argued, influenced the show's approach, as producers sought to innovate and captivate audiences in ways that might now seem insensitive. The host stressed the creator's youth and identity as a black woman breaking barriers in a predominantly white industry. She recounted how the show was pitched to multiple outlets but only one expressed interest, illustrating the hurdles faced in getting diverse content on air. This struggle, she posited, required tough compromises to ensure the program's survival and pave the way for future inclusive media. Comparing the situation hypothetically, the host suggested that if a white counterpart with a more conventional cast had proposed a similar concept, it might have been embraced more readily. This disparity underscores systemic biases that the creator had to overcome, fighting battles behind the scenes to maintain the show's presence and open doors for underrepresented voices. The program's commitment to diversity was a key point in the defense. From its inaugural season, it featured contestants from various ethnic backgrounds, body shapes, and personal stories, challenging traditional beauty standards in fashion. The host cited examples like a participant who openly identified as part of the LGBTQ+ community, whose inclusion was groundbreaking at the time. She admitted that the creator couldn't safeguard every individual from harm in the pursuit of broader representation. The drive to expand perceptions of beauty sometimes led to missteps, but the intent was to highlight marginalized groups. Additional examples included a transgender model in a later season and another with a visible skin condition, both of whom gained visibility that advanced societal acceptance. Through tears, the host conveyed the unseen struggles of those in positions of influence, particularly from minority backgrounds. Decisions made under pressure to sustain the show might later be regretted, but they were often weighed against the risk of cancellation. The goal was to create opportunities for people who resembled the creator, fostering platforms where diverse talents could shine. While disagreeing with some specific choices, the host called for contextual consideration. Society's increased awareness and sensitivity today contrast sharply with the past, when such progressive steps were pioneering. She lamented the intense backlash against the creator, advocating for accountability balanced with recognition of the pioneering efforts. In addition to her video statement, the host invited several figures from the documentary to her program for open dialogue. These guests, including past judges who had been let go after numerous seasons, discussed the show's evolution and acknowledged errors. One emphasized the value of honesty, apologies, and learning from mistakes, affirming that the team strived despite flaws. Expanding on this, the documentary itself explores the show's impact, from empowering moments to controversial practices like cultural simulations, harassment allegations, and critiques of body image. It provides a platform for voices that felt unheard, prompting reflections on reality TV's ethical boundaries. The creator's journey from model to media mogul involved navigating a male-dominated, racially biased industry. Her program's longevity, spanning over 2 decades, demonstrates resilience and innovation, influencing subsequent shows that prioritize diversity. Critics argue for more direct apologies, but defenders like the host highlight progress enabled by the show. Many alumni credit it with launching careers from runway success to advocacy roles. The emotional defense resonates with themes of empathy and historical context. It reminds viewers that cultural shifts occur gradually, often through trailblazers who endure criticism. In broader terms, this conversation reflects evolving standards in entertainment. Early reality TV often prioritized shock value over sensitivity, but today's productions incorporate inclusivity and mental health support.